Hey guys, it's Void Concept here, and I am back for another Minecraft video on the Malevolence server. And today I have a couple of things to show you guys. And then we're going to get to some building of some other extra special stuff. So this right here is a small little basic Enderman farm that I made in the end. And this is for a special item which I can't actually show. But these Ender shards here, which says they're from Tinker's Thematic Tinkerer, other Tinkerer. So yeah, basically I was going to do this system with a actual grinder block, but they don't actually drop the Ender shards unless it's killed by a player-like entity, like a turtle, and that is why I'm using them. So how it works is it just spawns in Enderman using this auto spawner here, and then it pushes them over to the turtles will kill them, and they will drop their items. Got a vacuum hopper there that collects the experience and items. Ooh, got an Ender shard right there, and we'll see it go into there and quickly disappear. And I'll show where it's going later. These extra little things here are just to push the experience orbs back towards the hopper and any other items. So down here, that's the Ender chest again. This is the inner workings of it. So I've got this little experience drain here. I can stand on it and give it some experience if it runs low. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because that's completely full right now. So let me click that so that it'll start draining the experience. So it will get experience from either the vacuum hopper above or from the player if they step on that. It'll put it into here. Inside of there is a XP shower that's going into the sewer. That converts it into mob essence, which I am full of. So I'll turn that back off. The mob essence goes up into the auto spawner, and that's what powers the spawner. And since Endermen drop a lot of experience, it has no problem creating more experience than it needs to. So yeah, that's how it works. Basically all these grinders are doing is just attacking in front of them every half second. They won't actually swing their sword unless an attack actually hits though, so that's why it's doing that. So I've built a similar one of these over in the Nether, so I will meet you guys over there. Alright, so here we are in the Nether. Again, we've got a similar system. It's not quite the... Oh, it did that glitch again. I have to relog for the actual fluid ducts and stuff to show up. I don't know why it's doing this, but it's happened to me a couple times now, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so they've popped in now. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but sometimes they just don't want to appear. And it looks like, yeah, I'm going to have to restart the Tesseract, which kind of sounds weird. This is what I have to do every single time I come in here. Don't know why, but it works. But yes, these guys will kill the zombie pigmen. These guys are a little bit different in that they have a full inventory of nether brick. These guys drop more items than their Enderman counterparts. So, this system is a little bit more complicated. I'm just having the zombie heads and red hearts stay here for now, but pretty much everything else gets filtered out and put into this buffer chest. This buffer chest will sort all the gold swords over into here, which doesn't seem to be working right now. I don't know why that is. But that goes into the red base system. All the rotten flesh gets into this trash can, which just deletes items. And everything else, the sloth shards, nether shards, gold nugget, and gold ingots, goes into this chest, which I will show where that leads in a second. And if you guys remember from the last place, it is the same combination red, green, white. And these guys are super annoying. So I'm going to leave this for now and show you guys where those chests actually lead. Alright, so apparently when tunneling through here behind, I must have broken a torch or lever or something. So this wasn't actually pumping items. So now it is. It should be going into the normal red-based sorting system now. So let me show you where that goes. Should come around all through here and try and sort itself out. Eventually, well, the gold blocks are going to end up there. We may be able to see it. No, buildcraft pipes are super slow, so probably won't be able to see it. But the swords and stuff are going to be put into here. Then that gets into this arcane reconstructor, and then into the red, white, black, which leads over to my base and the smeltery. So speaking of my base, I'm going to head over there to show you where the other chest goes, the red, green, white. So I'm going to, yeah, it goes right into this chest here, which puts things into this crafting terminal, or my ME system. So if I go shard, you can see I've got 26 nether shards and 11 ender shards. So yeah, that's pretty good. And squeaky chair. But yes, I'm doing this with a precision import bus. So for these ender chests, I'm going to try and keep a coloring convention. So I've kind of been thinking this for all players on the Malevolence server. You should probably stick to this type of convention. You should have your team color right here. So red team gets red, blue team gets blue, and Jake gets green. You have your player color right here. My favorite color is green, so I've chosen green. And then whatever chest you want here. So I've chosen white. So you should be able to get 16 ender chests. If you really need to, you should go pink, your color. Well, for me, pink. Your color, then white and whatever other color there. If you really need more than 16 ender chests. Otherwise, I think blue should go light blue or cyan. One of the two. And I think pink can also go with orange. And whatever other red colors are like it. Alright. So yeah, and this is where the fixed stuff goes. It just dumps it right into my smeltery and gets into this and goes back through the system. So yeah. So now we're going to be doing something that I've had in my golden bag of holding for probably like a month now, and that is this here, this salination plant. We're going to be working on getting 4 times ore return on these. Alright, so for 4 times ore return, you need this chemical injection chamber. For this chemical injection chamber to run, you need hydrogen chloride. To get hydrogen chloride, you need brine. To get brine, you need these salination blocks. So, well, actually a salination plant or whatever, which requires these advanced solar generators, unfortunately, so I can't hide it underground. And yeah, there goes Alex. And there he's back again. So I'm going to do it over here, kind of north of my place. Yeah, I want it so that it's always in chunk view, so it's loaded whenever I'm on. I don't care if it's loaded when other people are on, unless people are going to be using it, in which case I still don't care. They can plop a portal down here or whatever. Make sure the chunks are loaded. But yeah, so trying to grab all this stuff. Alright, so here we go. So I'm not sure exactly what the minimum requirement is for this, but I'm pretty sure here, I think I have it up. I guess not. Salination plant on mechanism. I should be able to, yeah, it has to be a flat bottom, it looks like. So it has to be like that, I think. Yep, 4 across. Alright. And again, like normal, I'm probably going to end up doing a small design at first, and then making it super giant later. That's just how I do it on the series, it seems. So I think it's going to end up being kind of like that. And I will continue to raise it until I run out of blocks here. 1, 2, that's not what I wanted. Come on. 3 and 4. So I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. These salination valves, well, I need a controller up at the top here, I'm pretty sure. Is it at the top? Well, I know that that's going to be at the top. I don't know where. What else do I need up here? So I'm going to need the advanced solar generators in the top here. And this is how it's going to be powered. I hope it's okay that those aren't... Yeah, it's generating, it looks like. Hope those don't need to be pointed into it. Probably does, because I'm... F. What is F? Empty and empty. So I'm going to put the salination valves right next to each other. Why not? Boop, boop. So I'm probably going to have... No, actually, I don't want them right next to each other because I need an input and an output. So that's not what I wanted. Is there a GUI for that? I guess not. So that there. So... Oh, I need to get a... what do you call it? I think I have one main, but one of those aqueous accumulators. There's Alex again. Alright, so here we go. I've got 4 aqueous accumulators. I'm going to, let's see, where's the output set to right now? I guess it's just outputting. I'm going to set up a couple of these, I think. Like that, why not? I should probably sink this into the ground. I'll probably do that off camera as well. I just want to get it working on camera. It's just my goal. I need dirt, I think. Well, I'll just spill water everywhere, I guess. So, like that, and that. Should be able to... Yep, that's blocking everything. And I should be able to add more water and still be okay. I won't be able to put it on the sides here, it doesn't look like. But I will put it down there. I don't know if it has to be source blocks to be grabbing water. Let's see, how about this? Are you getting anything? Well, no, of course not, you're not, because I need... Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I need a pneumatic servo, don't I? I will grab you, do that as well. Alright, so how fast are you generating water? Any of you guys? Like, not at all? Oh, you're getting all the water. Let's add some more source blocks around. Oh yeah, it has to be on 2 faces of these guys, so I'm going to need to block outwards a little bit more, because if I place one here, it's going to spill over the edge. Alright, so there we are. I've switched out the fluid ducts for mechanical pipes. I've got these getting quite a bit of water. It helps to have infinite water sources around. And as you can see, we are creating some brine. So cool. Now, what I wonder is, do I have any tanks on me? I do. If I take one of these and put it into a tank, can I set this to output? If I do something like this, nope. Let's go fluid duct. Oops. So if I set this one to take and put a pneumatic servo in there, turn it to off. Yep. It's taking the brine. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook that up to some tesseracts. 865 on both. Are you still creating? I'm guessing. I don't know how much fluid a fluid duct can actually hold, or how much this is actually creating. Let me build this up a little bit more so that I can go another layer of water here. Oh, and that did it. Awesome. So now you should be generating 1,000 per... Nope, I guess not. Oh well. How much are you creating? 750. So it should be pumping plenty in there. Let me just take the rest out of here. And I will break that for now. I think I lost some brine there, but it doesn't really matter. So maybe it's just creating it slowly. It probably is, because this isn't giant. Alright. Don't know why it doesn't want to... Here, I'm gonna go like this and see what happens. And I need... You know what? I'm just gonna go redstone signal. Actually, I want you off. Just taking from you. So that must be full. I will mess around with this some more and see what I can figure out and what's causing this. Alright, so I have no idea how I'm going to cut around with this, but it is now the next day, and I have done a lot more work off camera. So yeah, I've moved my salination plant from near my base to over to this Badlands biome, which is, as you can see from the coordinates, quite a distance away from my base. In fact, Tiki's base, which is way on over to the northwest, is 700 meters to the east of this. And my base is east of him, so... Yeah, this is quite a distance away, but because it's over here, it's getting a 2x multiplier for brine production. Alright, so let me step you guys through what I've done here. I've made it super tall. It's not the max yet. The maximum height it can be is 18, and this is 15. It is getting water from a bunch of these aqueous accumulators, which I really don't need. All I really need is this thing here called a transfer node. Maybe a couple of these, but yeah, with some speed and mining upgrades, this thing is creating most of the water, just this. And all of it, but I've already created all these aqueous accumulators, and the water production when it's actually producing brine is actually faster than the water production is faster than it can be used. So this hovers at around 959 something. Alright, so as you can see, I've got quite a bit of brine backed up here. In fact, I'm going to add a couple more tanks to I don't want one there. I'm going to add a couple more tanks to this just to show the brine production here. So now it's taken away there. As you can see, the water's staying steady. It says brine 7, so it's creating 7 per however long it takes to take it out. And you can see here it is going up quite, well, a lot quicker than it was before. I don't need this many of these. So yeah, this is going to be much nicer. I hope that everything can keep up here with this brine, but like my system back there, more that way. I've got a world anchor here to make sure that the salination plant stays loaded. This is the first world anchor I've created. I'm going to open this up to anybody else on the server who wants to make or to use this. The Ender tank combo is red, green, white. So go ahead and use that if you'd like. And it's getting nighttime. Yeah, if too many people start using this system, I may need to create a second one. I'll build one like right here. Or make this higher. I don't know. But now that I know how this all works, it should be just fine. Yeah, you need lots of water to input. You need it to be daytime. So this is going to stop producing brine for the moment. As you can see, it's empty and the temperature is dropping. But yeah, overall it's creating just enough brine. So let me head back to my base and I'll show you the changes I've done there. Alright, and here we are back at my base. I'm not sure what else I've shown in this video, but this is how the system is working here. It's taking from this ender tank here, putting it into that little buffer tank back there, and then pumping it into this electrolytic separator, whatever. Where it's getting separated into hydrogen and chlorine. That hydrogen and chlorine is getting put, if I can show off the other side here, into this chemical infuser, which is infusing it into hydrogen chloride. That hydrogen chloride is getting put into this gas tank, and that gas tank is feeding into the chemical injection chamber. So if I grab some ores, I should have plenty of ores. Grab a stack of copper. Upstairs. Don't want to go there. There we go. And throw them in there. You can see it is creating them pretty quickly because I've already maxed out the speed upgrades. And let me turn my volume down because these machines are really loud. So we have a stack up here that I put in, and it's going to be 4 stacks down here, which obviously I can't actually keep in this. Eventually what I'm going to do is add some ME cables on the bottom here to feed into my ME system once I actually make the ME wall. Which may be in the next video, maybe in a couple videos, I don't know. There's just this little thing right here has been working fine for me. This ME chest doesn't actually store anything at the moment, but yeah. So let's see how fast. Yeah, you can see it's doing this pretty quickly. I mean, this is almost at 3 stacks now. This is almost done. Yeah, I need to put some more energy upgrades into everything, but yeah, this is the only machine that can't quite keep up. So what I could do is slow down the chemical injection chamber, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just let this back up. Alright, and there's one other change. Let me take these guys out. There's one other change I have done to my base. In fact, I just finished it. And that is down here. I have replaced my reactor's resonant ender, which I've put into my smeltery system, with this gelid cryothium, which is apparently the best for a reactor. Now, I really did not need to do this. because my reactor was already working just fine on its own. And it looks like it was powering there for a second. But yeah, let me come up here. Yep, lots of snow. Jelly cryotheum is a little bit different than normal liquids in that it has gravity, which means that every single block that you see there of jelly cryotheum is actually a block. Like, it's a source. I don't want to actually show that, but yeah, do I have enough for, that's not the direction I want. Bucket, boop. And yeah, they're kind of glitchy. You gotta update your inventory to see them. So let me plop it up here, and it's going to slowly fall its way down into this little piece right there. And that was really, really annoying. I thought I had enough just in that buffer that I've had for the last, like, who knows how long. But I had to create a whole lot more. But hey, it was fun, I guess. Alright. So I think that may be it for this video for now. I don't think I have anything else to show. I may need to clean up this wall a little bit, and I'll probably change these. I'm going to create a couple more of these and change them into factories, which means it's going to be even faster. You know what? I should probably upgrade these basic factories as well, so that may be done by the time the next episode rolls around. But until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.